Boom, guys, we're here at another pre-foreclosure property. This is an absentee owner and he owes way too much on this house here for it to work for cash, so we're buying it creatively. The great thing about this property is that it's probably about 10 to 12 minutes from the airport here in Atlanta. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to turn it into a crash pad. What a crash pad means is we're going to rent it to basically pilots, and we rent by the bed. It's a great cash flow strategy. So this is our first time obviously walking it. So we're gonna walk in and kind of see the condition, but inside I can already tell. Oh my gosh. Okay. So he told us it's been vacant for a minute. I think he had tenants in here if I'm not mistaken. But I mean the flooring, we don't need to touch much. It sounds like a bunch of, oh, I like the kitchen design. Sounds like cleaning mainly. Let me see the backyard here. Okay. There's a bunch of broken windows from what I can tell. So I don't know. I don't know if it's the tenants that he told us there is an issue with the trees. So his property get hit more when it rains heavy. I don't know if it's because the trees are way too close. So we might have to try to see if somebody can come and cut this. That seems to be sitting on the house. Hopefully there's no roof leaks or anything like that. The inside is clean. Obviously, it's been vacant, right? So if he's vacant, obviously, as you guys know, he's living in here, and that's probably why, it's the way it is. The kitchen is very clean. We've got these old appliances, so we might have to. Actually, no. If they're working, we're gonna keep it. Again, it's not a fix and flip property at all. So what we're doing with this seller, guys, we're doing a strategy called subject to. We're doing a strategy called subject to. This is where the seller leaves the existing debt in place. So he has an FHA loan in this place, below 3%. I think below 4%. So think about it, guys. If right now, if you guys are trying to buy a house, the interest rate's around like what, 7%. So what we're gonna do with this guy is we're not fighting him on the price. He owed way too much on this property. Anyway, he bought it since 2006. And for us right now, what we care more about is the interest rate. So his monthly payments is super low. We can rent it, is right there by the airport. So we're giving him cash up front. He do have some equity here. So the way we're structuring it is we're giving him money up front. I think somewhere around $30,000 up front. The house value here is $300,000. And then he's gonna leave that loan in place on his name, and we're just gonna keep making the payments. We transfer title. We own the house. Only the debt stays in his on his name, and it's the FHA loan, first-time home buyers loan. So he lives in Maryland now. He no longer care about the property. For him, it's more so, guys. Can you stop the auction on time? Because his auction is like in 4 days, and we can stop it up to the last minute. That's not only that, we could show him that we're credible, because he was talking to a lot of other investors and he just didn't trust that they could help him, because it didn't seem like they knew what they were talking about when it comes to the pre-foreclosures. So remember, guys, if you're doing pre-foreclosures nationwide, submit your leads there. We'll help you talk to the sellers, negotiate. We can stop the auctions up to the last minute, and we get this all the time. This one, I think at first was a door knock, if I'm not mistaken, and then we cold called the guy because he's an absentee owner. We couldn't find him here, but man, look at that. The carpet is super duper clean. Dang. You can rent this tomorrow. If we just fix, look at that, it's very clean. Look at this, guys, super clean. I mean, there's nothing to do here other than furnish the property. Just a deep cleaning, right? So we don't have to do any kind of renovations. This seems to be like a full bath. So 1 bedroom, 2nd bedroom, 3rd bedroom right here, master. This is the master. Ooh, nice. Look at that, guys. Look at this. Beautiful property. Walk-in closet. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing we need to do here other than verify to make sure there's not like plumbing issues, electrical issues, and whatever in front. I can see, I think it's because of the heavy rain and the heavy wind. So there is some things that fell from the front of the house. But outside of that, I mean, the backyard here, we might have to do a lot of like yard work. But outside of that, guys, yeah, this is the problem. So remember, guys, when you call these pre-foreclosure sellers, what they really care about is All right, guys, so we're just done. As I was saying earlier, if you guys want to be successful pre-foreclosure sellers, you have to take a step further. What I mean by that is, imagine if my team came here, the door knocked the seller, and this is an absentee owner, meaning he doesn't live here. This is not his primary residence. He's already moved out, and we didn't find him, and we just move on. Oh, I cannot find a homeowner. No, the next step is the team went online on truepeoplesearch.com. Okay, they got his number for free, then they gave him a call. Imagine if he didn't pick up. What do we do if the seller didn't pick
If
up?
they don't pick up, then we send somebody to the door knock, or we send text messages.
Yeah,
But-
and then we also find the family members.
Right.
We track down the family members on truepeoplesearch.com. The great thing about that website is that it gives you not only the homeowner's information and their number, but underneath that information, you have also potential family members with the same last names. You want to call each one and every of those people and ask if they're a family member of this homeowner of 123 Main Street, like this property right here, right? And then that's if you cannot get hold of the homeowner. If you get hold of the homeowner, like in our situation here, we talked to him. He said, "Hey guys, I live in Maryland now. I no longer need this property. It used to be a rental, and I've lived here for a minute, and I'm looking to sell it. But I want to work with people that knows what they're doing and can help us actually avoid the auction at the last minute, because their auction is what, in 4 days?
Yeah, it's auctions in 4 days.
In 4 days. And
that's
guys, we stop auctions up to the day of.
Right.
Like, we know exactly how to do it, and so that's what he like about it. We have experience. So again, guys, if you need help, Steve here who sells all of our deals. He does what we call disposition.
Yeah, disposition.
Disposition. So he can sell your deals in any state. You can DM him on.
Oh yeah, you can do me on Instagram at _StephenBlow_. Feel free to reach out to me. We can display your deal in like 10 different states nationwide. So
Yeah, so if the numbers make sense, right? So if you want us also to help you talk to these homeowners, okay, when you're talking to them, how do you negotiate? How do you structure the deal? Because there's so many things involved. Like this guy, he's behind what, 25,000 or 28?
yeah, he behind 28,000.
He's behind $28,000. So you have to deal with that. You have to deal with the lender, the trustee, and then you gotta obviously give the seller cash. And then how do you structure the deal in the back end? Does it work cash? Doesn't it work cash? That's where we step in with the experience. If you're stuck, we can come in, not only talk to the homeowners, but we'll help you structure the deal. So guys, we've done a 20 video series from A to Z, all things pre-foreclosures, showing you not only how we door knock, how do you text the sellers, how do you talk to them. You can see also underwriting, right? How do you structure the deals depending on if it works as cash or it doesn't work as cash. So make sure you check that out on the YouTube channel and follow us on all social media platforms at Real Estate Dialogue on Instagram. And keep watching, guys. We're gonna keep posting these videos more and more, and definitely keep building your pipeline, because there is a bubble piling up when it comes to pre-foreclosures. Boom, boom, boom.